Good morning.
Good morning.
What a morning this is. How lovely to see all of your bright and beautiful faces. Welcome, welcome. I'm the Reverend Christine Dance, and it is my great honor to serve as your minister of the Unitarian Universalist Congregation of Phoenix. Are we ready for a day full of celebration? Wonderful. Today we have a celebration of our neighborhood connectors, new members, a new ministerial intern, and a big meal and celebration after service. All of that. Did you pick a great Sunday to come to service? Please find a place in our sanctuary where your body can be comfortable. We have multiple seating options, a table in the back filled with art supplies, a shelf of sensory tools, and lots of space if you need to stand, stretch, or sway. The doors to your right lead to a quiet garden where speakers allow you to hear our worship service while in a space designed for contemplation. And right now, we are intentionally working on inclusion in our sanctuary so that everyone, children, seniors, and adults, can feel welcome in these spaces. A very special welcome to those of you who are joining us for the first time. Who picked today to show up for the first time? Wow. That's wonderful. Welcome, a very special welcome to you all. I hope that those folks around you will get to know you and get a chance to introduce you to others. And we want to let you know that the Unitarian Universalist Congregation of Phoenix strives to be a spiritual community for our time, focused on diverse theological perspectives, radical inclusion, and knowing that issues of justice and equity shape everything that we do. And it is also a very special Sunday for those of you joining us via Zoom and YouTube and Facebook. Can we all wave to our beauties, our lovely folks on Zoom and on YouTube, remembering that we are one congregation no matter how we are participating today. It is my great honor to welcome our worship associate, Sam Kirkland, and the Right Relations team to the pulpit.
Okay, Right Relations Ministry, come on up here. This, as they're coming up, this is an ad hoc committee that we feel needs to be in place in case anything ever goes sideways among the congregants here at UUCP, just in case. Not willy-nilly, but just in case. All right. Good morning, beloved community. My name is Sam Kirkland, and my pronouns are he and him, and I am so grateful to serve as your worship associate this morning. This morning's opening words are the Unitarian Universalist Congregation of Phoenix's Covenant of Commitment to our congregation. That's that big placard that's usually out there in the vestibule. What is that, Narthex? Narthex? We call it the vestibule, also known as the narthex. All right. So we took it down so that anybody that's new, that didn't get a chance to sign it when it was last available for us to sign it, can sign it. Oh, it's up on the screen. Okay, all right. Let's see. It's a wonderful document that hangs in our vestibule. It has been revised on 2 occasions, April 2012 and December of 2018. I am proud to introduce the members of our Right Relations Ministry, some who are present, some who are not. Gary Ezell, Jan Kaplan, Victoria Myers, Michelle Morgan, Trudy Murch, Vince Waldron, and myself. Make sure I didn't forget anybody. All right. The Right Relations Christine, your computer is so fast. The Right Relations Ministry will share in the reading of the covenant. Gary.
Okay. And who do you want to sub for Jan? You want to do it?
Yeah, I will.
So there are different elements to this, and we'll take turns reading it. I am committed to the role our congregation plays in my religious exploration and respect the shared ministry of each congregant, staff member, and our called minister. Therefore,
I assume everyone's goodwill and emphasize the positive in each encounter. Vicki.
I create a safe haven by listening to what others say.
I assert my own position with directness and humility.
I see differences as opportunities for growth.
I know disagreements will arise. Therefore,
I state my views with kindness directly to those involved.
I say of another only what I would say to them.
I am open to be changed by others.
I practice both patience and fortitude.
I remember to thank others for their contributions.
I affirm our flourishing religious community. Therefore,
I donate my talents, efforts, and financial gifts.
I support those who take leadership positions.
I accept leadership when called and guide with love, warmth, and humor.
I encourage positive development within our congregation, individually and collectively.
Thus do we covenant. So the Right Relations Ministry is an ad hoc committee that meets when needed in the life of our congregation. As we gather to decide our fiscal stewardship, it is also important to remember our stewardship in our community and how we relate to and with each other. This afternoon, our covenant of commitment will be accessible and available to be signed by members who haven't yet had the chance or the opportunity in the Johnson Room. Join me as we recite our covenant and Trudy Murch lights our chalice. Sorry, Trudy. Love is the doctrine of this congregation. The quest for truth is our sacrament, and service is our prayer. To dwell together in peace, to seek knowledge in freedom, to share our strength in fellowship, thus do we covenant. We have some of our singers from our choir joining us today, including Susan Morris, who will lead our opening hymn.
This is an old favorite. I always forget which verse comes first, so I'm glad, or second or third or fourth. There are 4 verses, so the words will be on the screen. It's Come Sing a Song With Me. You can rise if you're willing and able. Come sing a song with me. Come sing a song with me. Come sing a song with me, that I might know your mind, and I second verse, everybody. What is it, Connie? Come dream a dream with me. Okay. Come dream a dream with me. Come dream a dream with me. Come dream a dream with me. And I might know, and I'll bring you hope, and I'll bring you hope when hope is hard to find. And I'll bring a song of love, bring a song, and a rose in the wintertime, a rose in the wintertime. Come walk in rain. We're going to walk in rain, okay. Come walk in rain with me. Come walk in rain with me. Come walk in rain with me, that I might know, and I'll bring you hope, and I'll bring you hope when hope is hard to find, and I'll bring a song of love. I'll bring a song and a rose in the wintertime. What? Oh, come share a rose with me. Come share a rose with me. Come share a rose with me, that I might know you're mine. And I'll bring you hope, and I'll bring you when hope is hard to find. And I'll bring a song of love, and a rose in the winter time. There they are. This does not mean we have to sing it again.
Beautiful job, Susan. I welcome up our chair of the Stewardship Committee, Johnny Lifshitz, and our speakers for today. Johnny!
I'm Johnny Lifshitz, Chair of Stewardship for this year. I use he, him pronouns. Excited to be here. This morning when I woke up, I looked online for jokes about money. There aren't any. If you know any, please let me know. Just as a reminder, our pledge opportunities come through our QR code, which hopefully our AV team will put up on the screen. You can scan it with your phone. If you're uncomfortable with QR codes, it's phoenixuu.org. That's where we are, and /pledge. That's what we'd love you to do. Throughout the month, we have a couple stewardship moments, and today I invite Robert Eland up to the microphone to share what UUCP means to him.
Good morning. My name is Robert Eland. I use he, him pronouns. So UUCP to me is just a continuation of my growing up. I grew up UU. It's all I've ever known. My parents, every morning were like, we're going to church. It was never get dressed, we're going. It was just an invite, and I always went. And as they got older, and I did what I did, and I'd show up for holidays, it was just natural to go to the UU. Then things turned, and I became a caregiver for my parents. And that's when I really realized what community was and could be. The way they lifted my parents up, supported them, and cared for them was so amazing. And after my dad passed, it only got better for my mom. She was more supported and more loved than I realized. And so then joining UU here, because I lived in Phoenix, became really easy. And I have learned really quickly that this community is incredibly caring and loving and supportive. I'm supposed to end by saying something, some spiel or spick or something, I don't know. I don't follow rules very well. So I just want to say, I pledge to put my money where my heart is. Thank you. That being said, my heart is a lot bigger than my bank account. A lot bigger. So when children's ministry calls, I'll show up. When some of the community that's older than me needs a little lift, I'll show up. When some of the community that's younger than me needs a lift up, I'll show up. So thank you, and I really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you very, very much to the community. And Reverend Dance, when she approaches me because she knows I need a little more support right now and offers me a hug, an incredible hugger she is, I want her to know that as much support and caring that she hugs me with, I give it right back. And as a PSA, all the kids that are 15 to 18, we're trying to hold these dinners. I need your information. I need the parents' information. I need you to sign up. There's some flyers running around. So if you know anybody 15 to 18, please, let's do dinner. Thank you.
Each of these stewardship moments are really important, and we invite you to record your own. We're uploading them to our YouTube channel to a playlist on stewardship. As I invite John Hone and Christina Hone up to give their stewardship moment, just want to let you know that middle of last week, we were at about $245,000 of our $625,000. I was informed this morning that we're at about $295,000, so $50,000 more as we close in on the month of stewardship. Still have a bit of a way to go. Thank you very much for what you've been able to contribute so far, and if you haven't yet pledged, please do so. John, Christina.
Thanks, Johnny. Morning, everyone. Christina and I would like to share a little bit about what UUCP means to us. We both work in financial services where we have learned to focus on the benefits of a service and product rather than just describing it kind of in vague terms. And that's exactly what we'll try to do today. Describe the benefits of being part of the UUCP community. Chris and I have been attending UUCP for over 2 years now, and we can honestly say that it's one of the best decisions we've ever made. You see, both of us grew up in a faith tradition that forced us to leave our conscience at the door. It was a tradition that made us feel conflicted and inauthentic. But when we found UUCP, it was like we were coming home. To be honest, though, when we first encountered UUCP, it was a little different than the evangelical churches that we were used to. So first off, there was no Bible reading, no singing of hymns, no prayer, communion, and we went through a bit of a culture shock. No offense, Reverend Christine. But that went away in pretty short order when we started to view and experience the true essence of what it means to be part of this community. What drew us here was really the shared purpose that we all have, the shared values, and the shared community that we found here. These things bind us together in a shared way and give us a sense of belonging. First and foremost, we have a shared purpose here at UUCP that really guides our actions and really our decisions. We're all moving in the same direction. Guided by truth, committed to social justice, the work we have done for those that don't have a voice is enormous, and I'm so proud to be part of that. Second, our values are not found in a dusty book of rules, but are found in humanity itself and expressing love to others. These values have become the bedrock and marrow of our lives, Chris and I's lives. They allow us to live true to ourselves and not live a lie by being able to freely state that women's rights are human rights. Love is love. Kindness is everything is really so freeing to both of us. And lastly, our shared community is a sanctuary to us. It's a place where we can come to feel heard, seen, and valued. It's a place where we can bring our doubts and fears, our joys and sorrows, and know that they will be met with compassion and understanding. The congregation is a place where we can explore our spirituality without fear of judgment. It's also a place where we can work towards building a better world. We're able to put our faith into action by advocating for the rights of immigrants, fighting for racial justice, supporting the LGBTQ plus community, advocating for the Get Out the Vote effort, and really to work to create a more just and loving world. In conclusion, we're so grateful for the community we have here at UUCP. Alone, we can do so little. Together, we can do so much, as Helen Keller said. We're so grateful for the love and support we've received and for the opportunity to give back and make a difference in the Phoenix area and then in the world as well. We hope that our experiences that Chris and I have had resonate with you, and we encourage you to continue to support this incredible community. So, anything you want to say?
No, I let you speak for us. We've just enjoyed our experience here over the last 2 years, and we just continue. Oh, sorry, I should be. It's been an incredible journey, and please continue to just support so we can do these incredible things. Because without your support, we can't make things happen. So I just encourage everyone who can support in any way, financial, join the clubs, and make a difference. That's all we're asking.
Amen.
Thank you.
Oh, boy. Everything going on at UUCP can be found on our website, phoenixuu.org, and our weekly newsletter, Compass. Today, we are wrapping up the collection of donations for the Paradise Valley Community Food Bank. If you still want to contribute, email us at civicengagement@phoenixuu.org. civicengagement@phoenixuu.org. Today, immediately following service, we have a community meal and celebration of our neighborhood teams. Our newest members, Mickey, Herb, and Mike, have made us a wonderful meal. Come find your neighborhood group and sit together to share a meal. We'll be gathering in this space behind this building by our annex buildings. You don't want to miss this great gathering. Kids Camp registration is now open and spots are already filling up. Visit
The website. Just go to the website.
Just go to the website.
Just go to the website.
HTP, what's all of that? To reserve a space for the kids in your life. All right. In fact, that's the same great website you can go to register a high schooler for this month's Flame Dinner. This Friday at 6 p.m., our high schoolers will take over a table at a local favorite restaurant. Everyone ages 15 to 18 is welcome. That's what Robert was talking about. If you think this week is full, you should see next week. Next Saturday is an all-congregation work day. Woo! We have a number of projects that need to be done that require many hands, and many hands make.
Very good.
I love this position. In particular, we'll be reorganizing the back area of the sanctuary to make more make a more hospitable area for folks of all ages, no matter what your physical ability. There will be a role for you. Please come join us and help from 9 a.m. to noon. When? And what day? All righty. Next Sunday is our flower communion, a service about giving and receiving about each other. Here in Phoenix, we do it when our flowers are blooming. Bring a flower to exchange if you wish. There will be plenty of flowers if you don't remember. And then, after service next week, the foundation is returning after 3 years to our annual congregational picnic. Boy, howdy! Come join us at McCormick-Stillman Railroad Park from 12:30 to 4:30 p.m. There will be a bounce house. I'm all in. I'm all in. Maybe I won't be. I'm pretty big. Okay. Games and food. You just need to bring a side dish. Everything else is taken care of. Food will be served between 1:30 and 2:30ish. So much community, so much food, so much fun. Please join us for all of it. All right, don't make me come out there. For our offering, we share the plate each week between UUCP and a different organization as a way to reflect our values. For March 2023, our Share the Plate partner is Project Roots. The mission of this nonprofit organization based in Phoenix, Arizona, is to nourish and educate communities in need by promoting a healthier, natural, and more sustainable way of urban living. Co-founded by Bridget Pettis and Arizona native Dion Washington in late 2019, Project Roots focuses on ways to educate the community about growing their own food. They support the houseless and those with food insecurities by feeding them from local community gardens and mobile kitchen services, supplying hygiene items, clothing, and shelter. Project Roots also offers product bag delivery services and can be found at farmers markets throughout the valley. Please donate by putting cash or a check in the baskets or by using any of the options displayed on the screen behind me. If you are paying your pledge with a check today, please indicate that on the check. And wouldn't this be a great time to get your pledge in too? I mean, when you think about it, we're really, we're pushing the stewardship thing, and Johnny couldn't be doing a better job. You know what I'm saying? Johnny lives. For all that you give to our congregation and our community partner, we are so grateful. And while we take our offering, Susan and Duke have a song for us about being you.
I guess this is kind of like our stewardship moment. We've always kind of wanted to go on the stage at Holiday Inn, so if this goes well. Are we on the right side? Yeah, we are. Okay. Thank you, and Connie Yarmark on piano, Glenn Stalkop on bass. I was Presbyterian bred, Luther and Calvin lurk in my head. Who would have thought I'd throw in my lot with a Jew?
Though I was non-observant, a Jew nonetheless, quite a skeptic, I must confess. Then my heart gave a lurch, and here I'm in church.
Church?
What in tarnation, I'm in congregation with you. It had to be you. It had to be you. We finally arrived, took a test drive, and made our debut. We both joined the choir and aimed even higher.
Higher than choir?
Some stints on the board, what we can afford to help dreams come true. Some people may think it's Kool-Aid we drink. What do we believe? What's that up our sleeve? What have we come to? We find common ground and nurture it well. We sow seeds of love with no threat of hell. It had to be you, you wonderful, you. It had to be you, you. Some people may feel our faith isn't real, but despite some dissent, we're a big tent, a very rich brew. Somehow it works without common creed. We side with love in word and in deed. It had to be you, you wonderful, you. It had to be you.
I see a residency in Vegas, right? And thank you. It could only be you two who could pull that off so well. Thank you. So it is the time for a very important ritual in the life of our congregation, the welcoming of new members to our community. And we do this as part of Together Time. So kids, would you come up and help me do this? You're always a part of this ritual, which is so important. Come on up here in the front. And also from our membership team, we have, Gary Azell, and our vice president, our board vice president, Shelley Stevenson, if you would come up. Oh, Jenny, great, wonderful, Jenny's here. I feel like you should be up here too, Brigitte. Yes, yeah. So everyone, our brand new ministerial intern, Brigitte Vieira. Hi, kids. Hi, it's good to see you. Come and settle in. So this is always an exciting time in our congregation when we get to welcome new members. I am thrilled to bring up also to the front Jillian Hamilton, Mike Gatorna, Bonnie Dean, come on up, Ed Dean, Herb Tucker, and Mickey Tucker. And we have out with COVID today, 2 new members, Keturah Pettit and Ty Blass. And we have 2 teens from last year's coming of age class, Leo Stevenson Brown. There's Leo. And joining us virtually is Nigel Perez.
Hello. Hi. My name is Shelley Stevenson, and I am the Vice President of your Board of Trustees. It's an honor to welcome our newest members and celebrate their decision to join our community. They are signing our membership book today and have made a commitment of time, talent, and financial support to this congregation.
Hi.
Can you hear me? Oh, there we go. Hi, I'm Jenny. I'm on the membership team. And to all of you, I say welcome. We encourage you to share with us your creative thoughts, your life experiences, your questions, and your dreams about how we can make this a supportive yet challenging community together.
It is a joy to welcome each one of you as a member into our community. Becoming a member of the congregation is an important step, but it is only a first step. I encourage you to grow your religious life and to explore and share your unique gifts. New members, we've got words for you. If you would recite the words of commitment to membership, they're on the screen here. You can also see them back there so everyone can know what you are saying. New members, will you journey together with us, sharing the joys and responsibilities of membership?
Yes. We joyfully commit ourselves to this congregation and to support its mission. We understand that membership comes with the responsibility of respect and the opportunity for growth. We look forward to joining you to build a stronger community.
Bravo. Wonderful.
So now, for the members of the congregation, we ask you to say the words after this. Whether you are at home or here, we wish for you to stand and say it. Those at home, yes, we can hear you, and you can also write yes into the chat. Congregation, will you reach out to these people, the new members, in friendship, including them in our activities and fellowship? Will you walk with them on their religious journey? Will you be open to their unique gifts and perspectives? Will you extend a warm welcome to each of them, remembering that each of you was once a new member?
Yes. We join our strengths, talents, and commitment with yours. You are part of us, and we are part of you.
Now, kids, stay up if you will. Will you, because this is a very special part for you all. Can you look at our wonderful new members over here? Aren't they wonderful? So they are brand spanking new. They, like you, represent our future and all of our possibilities. So the question for you is, will you receive them into our community? Will you show them how things work around here? And will you encourage their involvement in their growth? And if so, both here and those of you at home, can you say loudly yes? What do you think? 1, 2, 3. Yes! Yay! So as new members, thank you. Thank you, kids. You can stay standing or you can sit down, whatever is comfortable for you. So as we welcome you, new members, we have a gift for you. It's a rose. It is a rose. The rose is something we sang earlier, come share a rose with me. And I like to use roses in our child dedications as well. But the roses are slightly different for the new member dedications. For the child dedications, we remove the thorns, representing how we want to protect the children during their formation. But for you all, we keep the thorns on. Because the work of community is both beautiful and challenging. We do not promise that there won't be bumps in the road, but we promise that we will be here to do it together. Ours is a shared ministry to help each other find meaning in life and to build a just and compassionate life and world, working to fulfill the vision and the mission of this congregation. So as we say your name, come over, and Shelley will give you a rose, and Jenny will have you sign the book right here. That's the official way of doing it. And Brigitte and I will be here to welcome you. We also have Unitarian Universalist pocket guides as gifts for you if you would wish for them. I know, it's not really a pocket. It's not really, so that's such a Unitarian thing to call it a pocket guide and then make it 150 pages long, right? Doesn't that feel very, very you? So we will call you out individually. Bonnie Dean. It's the 19th. Everyone, it's the 19th.
Thank you.
Yes. Wonderful. Big hug. Thank you. Thanks. Ed Dean. Wonderful. Jillian Hamilton.
Thank you.
So glad you're here. Right. Wonderful. Mike Gaturna. Welcome. Mickey Tucker. That's okay. You can do it later. And I will just say that Mike and Herb and Mickey have been busy cooking food because they jumped right in and are providing the meal after the service. So, yes. Wonderful. Herb Tucker.
We're so glad to be here.
Oh, so glad to have you. And from our coming of age class from last year, giving a rose by his mom, can we all Leo Stevenson Brown. Welcome him.
Thank you. So glad to be. We are too.
So thrilled. So thrilled. And then we have three folks who are watching from home who can't be here. We have Nigel Perez, who is joining.
Welcome. I'm so glad you're here.
And we are also thrilled to welcome Keturah Pettit, Ty Blass, and their daughters, Monica and Eden. Congratulations to all of you. Welcome to UUCP. We're so, so glad that you are part of us. Thanks, kids, for being part of it. It's so good to have you. You bet. Yep, you're all good to go. Thank you. Together, feels good to share, support each other, and to connect. Folks on Zoom, please feel free to add any of your joys and sorrows into your chat, please putting your name at the beginning. For those here in person, there are joys and sorrows cards at the back table, and I've got a few of them here. Let us take a deep breath while we share. We can create space for the joys and sorrows of this community. I need to start with a tough one. I want to let you know that Donna Talbot fell on Friday. She fell and hit her head, and she needed surgery. So she is currently in the ICU. I went and saw her. I found out about it late last night, went and saw her this morning. She's in tough shape, but she is strong. She saw me. She recognized who I was. We are going to be putting a lot of support around Terry and Julie and Donna in the next coming weeks. If this is something that you want to help out with those families, please let me know. We'll be also putting our lay pastoral care team, newly going to be rebranded as our caring ministries, on this. But we will give you updates, and Julie and Terry know how much we are loving and supporting them during this time. I want to let you know there's a number of our folks who have got COVID right now. Bunny Hodis, her daughter Lauren, and Dale Weebish all have COVID. We've been checking on them. They said that they wanted to express a joy that they are feeling better, and I know that I saw Bunny online here. So Bunny, we are sending you all good energy. And as I said, also Keturah Pettit, Ty Blass, and their daughters, Monica and Eden, 3 out of the 4 of them have COVID right now. So let's send them some good energy as well. And I also want to let you know that Dan Coleman was in the hospital earlier this week with pneumonia and some heart issues. He is home. I chatted with him this morning. He is resting and recovering, and we know that pneumonia will take a long time to get better from. So we're sending him our best wishes as well. From our online folks, from Sunshine Rankin Watson, joy that JoJo's minor eye muscle surgery went well on Friday. His recovery is going 100 times better than when he had the same surgery when he was 3, and he will be back to normal activities next week. Hooray for JoJo, so glad. Oh, and here's another one, Cheryl Thomas. Sorry, so sad that I can't be there this morning. I tested positive for COVID this morning. So just anyone who's saying that it's over, it's not over. Yeah, so from Peyton up in the AV booth, someone very close to me just lost 2 family members within the span of 48 hours earlier this week. I ask for everyone to send her loving energy if you can. Oh, and here's from Eden, Keturah, and Ty to everyone. We are so grateful for this UU community and the support you have shown us while we've been sick with COVID. Thank you for checking in on us and showing your support. We are so glad to be joining this community. We love you all. Yes. I've got a couple from Kathleen Waldron right there. Kathleen says that Eileen Waldron, who is Vince's mom, broke her hip yesterday. She had surgery this morning. We're hoping for a full recovery. I know you all have been in the middle of sandwiching with all of the parents and sending you big love for that. And also from Kathleen about her nephew Alec, who has stage 4 lymphoma. He had his stem cell transplant February 13th, is now at home, and is doing well, though under extreme isolation. May we pray for his continued recovery. From Johnny Lifshitz, this is about Gary Ezell. I know. Yeah, you're going to have to find out what it is with all the rest of us, Gary. Johnny says, shortly after retirement, Gary came to moonlight in my research lab. This week, our publication using Twitter and Wikipedia was published. Thanks for being on our team, Gary. And from Kim St. Clair, where's Kim? There's Kim. This is about Mitchell St. Clair. On this day, 29 years ago, I became a mommy. Happy birthday, my precious son, Mitchell St. Clair. Happy birthday, Mitchell. We love you. And Claire W. Claire, can you just come over here and stand up for us real quick? No, like come up. Yeah, just come up so we can see you. And I'll read it out so that we can just give Claire a good send-off. Claire says, it's my last Sunday at UUCP, which is definitely a sorrow, but mostly I want to say what a joy it has been to be part of this community for the past year. Thank you all for being so warm and welcoming, and especially grateful for the time I've spent with the amazing young people in this community. And Claire, I just want to say thank you for jumping right in, for being such a critical part of our children's ministry team, for loving us as much as we got the chance to love you. And we wish you well on the next stage of your career. Thank you for being with us. And I just got one more from Christine. Where's Christine? There's Christine. Has some concerns about her teeth. Her dentist wants to pull all of them, but she said no. So he pulled 3 a week and a half ago and still is looking to pull the rest of them as soon as possible. But she is concerning about eating, and she says she is open for advice. If any of you have gone through dental things and want to give Christine advice, she's right over there. Sending you love as you navigate that, Christine. For all the joys and sorrows of this community, those spoken and those held in the silent sanctuary of our hearts, we are sending our love. Let us send our love to each other and ourselves, online and in person. So much love to our beloveds. I invite you all to a time of prayer and meditation. Center yourselves. Put your feet on the floor if you wish to settle in place. Take a few deep breaths. 3 years ago this week, the world shut down. I want us to take a trip back in our memories. Please guard your heart and participate as you are able, if this is tender for you. Let's time travel to mid-March of 2020. Where were you when you realized that everything needed to shut down? How were you feeling about it? Fear? Excitement? Resolve? Disbelief? How long did you think it was going to last? Now let's bring our senses into it. Think about your sense of hearing. I remember that there were no planes in the air. Feel the quiet. There weren't very many cars on the road. It was an eerie and peaceful silence. The sense of vision. What were some of the sights? I picture the empty shelves in the stores, the neighbors out painting rocks, walking dogs, having kids draw chalk pictures on sidewalks. What were the images from your neighborhood? the sense of touch. What were the things you reached out to for comfort? A cozy blanket, a touchstone, a chalice. And feelings. How small or how big did your world become? Who were the people you were worried about? I'd like us to give some time, a little bit of silence right now, to surround that person that you were from 3 years ago and surround them with love and compassion, and to reflect how far that person went in these 3 years. Join me in a moment of silence. Remember where we've been as we chart our paths forward. Amen. Blessed be, and Ashe. So today we are celebrating a lot of things. Along with our new members, we also get to celebrate that once again, UUCP has taken up the mantle to be a teaching congregation. Yes. I love that the internship committee has called it that we want to become a teaching and learning congregation, because as much as we are teaching, we are also learning through this process. We heartily welcome our ministerial intern, Brigitte Vieira, to be part of our congregation. Brigitte, can you come up to your new pulpit with me? I know. You all should know that I call this the Starship Enterprise sometimes. Because from this side of it, it's daunting.
Dun, dun, dun.
Providing an internship for an aspiring minister is a very powerful way to serve our larger Unitarian Universalist movement. By providing a nourishing environment for our intern to discover her own unique ministerial gifts and talents, as well as to make plenty of mistakes, We are offering her a learning opportunity that cannot be attained in any other setting. I have a question for you all. Unitarian Universalist Congregation of Phoenix, will you offer an open mind, a loving heart, and willing hands to our ministerial intern? Will you encourage her to try new things as she discovers her gifts and talents? Will you soften to let her be gracious with our very unique way of humaning, as we will with hers? If so, please answer with an enthusiastic, "We will." Whoa, that was enthusiastic. The internship committee has a particular role in the formation of an intern minister. Will anyone serving on the internship committee please rise in body or spirit? Thank you. Oh, you stay up. Thank you for the guidance and support you will be giving Brigitte over the coming year. Will you pledge to be attentive to the ways her ministry is unfolding, offering honest feedback to nurture her growth as well as the congregation's? If so, please answer with your own enthusiastic, "We will."
We will.
Thank you. Now you may be seated. Brigitte, I get the great honor to be your internship supervisor. I promise to help you experience the fullness of this unique call we call ministry in all of its joys and challenges. I promise to encourage you to find your own authentic voice. And I promise to help you to try new things, to fail mightily, and I can promise to continue to support you and your journey as you head towards being an ordained Unitarian Universalist minister. So, do you have words in this official installation that you would like to say?
Yes, I do. I just want a moment. Just taking all this in the room and on Zoom too. And I want to say thank you. Thank you for this warm enthusiasm, your enthusiastic yeses, and for investing in the future of our faith with my ministerial formation. I pledge to weave love through all we do, and honoring that commitment of your mission to be theologically diverse, radically inclusive, and also justice-centered in our collective call for liberation. I also aspire to accept this responsibility with humility and compassion, openness and curiosity. So let's human together. Yes. Thank you.
You are hereby installed as our ministerial intern. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome. Yay. 3 years ago, I will never forget what my week looked like. On Monday, we were preparing. I said, it's like the flu. I don't think it's a big deal. At the board meeting on Tuesday, we said, we might want to watch this. We'll keep an eye on it. On Wednesday, we canceled community night because eating together didn't seem like that was the right decision. And on Thursday, we shut down the whole campus. On Saturday, we had our first online gathering. I sat right over there under a quilt. It was a meditation service that really doubled as our first tech rehearsal. It was just me and my wife, Karen, doing tech support, a role that she would master over the next 2 years. Anna Zell just recently found the video of that first service. I'm going to post it this week. I watched it. It was 20 minutes. It was very moving. I cried with you. I sang to you. It was scary. I was so scared for all of us. The next day on Sunday, we had our very first online worship service, and we stayed online for 2 years. 1 year ago this month, we started in-person worship again. We started outside, and then we moved inside after a few months. 3 years ago, I was like, oh, this will be 6 weeks, 2 months, maybe, right? It won't last very long. We just need to flatten the curve. And then we would conquer this virus and have a big celebration to declare it over. 3 years later, we are still waiting for it to be over, obviously, as you're hearing by how many folks are getting COVID still. And it is important to recognize that while the vaccines have changed our lives, and it means that many of us won't possibly be dying from it, it is still a concern to many people. Some people feel comfortable just living with it, and there are others in this congregation where it is still a very concerning part of their lives. I'm starting to realize that we may not get a conclusion to COVID, but that doesn't mean we can't have a celebration, because we have a lot to celebrate. We need to celebrate that we got through this with a sense of community that is the hallmark of UUCP. We need to celebrate that we cared for each other in new ways. I want to tell you another story of, a random hypothetical brand new minister at her first call of a somewhat large, important congregation that just closed down due to a massive pandemic. Do you know anyone that might be? This pandemic that had the potential to infect a lot of people and possibly kill some of them. And everyone was scared. Some were looking at unemployment. Some were struggling to find food. Some were trying to figure out how they could educate their children. And this hypothetical brand new minister was just not sure how we could wrap our collective arms around this beautiful congregation and make sure that everyone is okay. I remembered seeing the map of the neighborhood groups on the wall in the Johnson room. I knew that they were used in the past for stewardship, but there was a structure. Maybe we could use that. And then the most amazing thing happened. The neighborhood connector leaders, Sherry Stafford, Val Wiley, and Diana Ashley, along with the organizational and technological help of Gary Ezell, I don't know how we get anything done without you. That team got together, figured out a plan to re-engage the neighborhood groups, got leaders in each and every one of them, and made sure that everyone who was active in the congregation was in a neighborhood group. All of these folks who had been activated for one reason, this reason over here, made a collective commitment to shift and care for each other and use it in an entirely different way over here. Now, some of these folks did not know what to do in this new role. They didn't know how they should check on each other. We were all floundering on how do we check on each other when we can't see each other? How do we know you're okay? None of us are okay. They were scared. They didn't have training in pastoral care. They didn't even have clear definition on what this new role was. But they were committed to try to care for each other nonetheless. They participated in monthly calls where mostly I was saying, yes, you're doing a great job. Yes, it is making a difference. You are doing enough. They were concerned that they weren't doing it right, even though there was no right to this process. There was just love. There was just care. There was intention to connect. Now, some neighborhoods connected well during the time and still are, and others struggled, but I heard from so many of you that just having someone check on you, sending an email saying, I'm in your neighborhood, how is everyone doing? Here's a joke, right? Walt Doherty sent out things every week with funny jokes and stories, and I asked to be put on his neighborhood group thread because I needed them just as much as everyone did. It meant a lot to know that we were still connecting. So today, I want to celebrate you all who were neighborhood connectors, you all who were neighborhood participants, and I want to thank you for what you did to hold us all together. And I want to thank you for saying, I don't know how I can make this better, but I'm going to do what I can to try. Now, after service, we get to celebrate further with a big lunch from our newest members, Mike, Mickey, and Herb. Like, they're already in. I can smell it. Is it taunting anyone else? And you're like, Christine, be done. Be done. I smell the food. But we're going to get to gather in our neighborhood groups and get to see each other, meet new neighbors, and connect. And with this, we have the opportunity to then explore what do we want to do next with this. It was a stewardship tool, then it was a connecting tool. What might it be next? Might there be a monthly neighborhood dinner, a periodic social gathering, a service project? What possibilities could we do with these neighborhood structures? Now, if you don't know what neighborhood you are in, buy the food. There will be sheets on tables by where we are going to be in the annex area. Just find where you live on the map and go find that table during the lunch. But now I would like to recognize and thank all of you who were neighborhood connectors. I invite Brigitte to come up to give a small but special gift to all of our connectors, a pin of our chalice, the symbol of our faith. We hope that you will wear it with pride. As I call each name and oh, to the Lord, I'm not sure that I believe in. I hope that I've got this list right. Tell me if I don't. And if you are online, please write here in the chat so that we can see you. And let's save our applause to the end with one exception. I would like to invite Val Wiley, Sherry Stafford, Diana Ashley, and Gary Ezell to the front. Can you please come up to be recognized? Thank you for carrying on, for saying yes continually, even when you didn't know what you were doing. I appreciate you all so much. And you get pins too. And now, as I will call out each neighborhood letter, and the leaders can come up. For neighborhood A, Trudy Murch and Carolyn Allenby. B, Frances Wiggett and Wanda Lamb. C, Joan Gale. Neighborhood D, Kathy Kim and Robert Eland. Neighborhood E, Ann Chase. Ann is also home with COVID. Neighborhood F, Linda Vance and Sherry Stafford. Neighborhood G, Barbara Cawthorn. Neighborhood H, Charlotte Carl Mitchell. Neighborhood I, Paisley Rossetti. Neighborhood J, Leslie Stahlkop. Neighborhood K, Donna Featherston, Elisa Phoenix, and Heidi Singer. Neighborhood L, Walt Doherty. Neighborhood M, Vince Waldron. Neighborhood N, Pat Reed, Elisa Phillips, Susan Morris, and Diana Ashley. Neighborhood, I've got to use N. You are now, Susan. Well, sure. Wherever you did it, it was just right, and it was perfect. Yeah. Neighborhood O, Linda Ikelma. Neighborhood P, Sherry Stafford. Q, Jan Kaplan. R, Val Wiley. S, Kelly Aiken. Can we thank all of these wonderful volunteers? You can return back. Thank you all so much. Thank you for saying yes. And then just for fun, if you were a volunteer that helped do anything during the pandemic, if you were on any of our boards, our nominating committees, any of the committees of the board, any of the groups, any of the small teams, can you please stand up? Kathy Kim, you stand up. Charlotte. Thank you all. All of these folks helped get us through and who said, we've never done this before, but sure, let's go. Let's make sure that we take care of each other and this congregation. With grateful hearts and a commitment to our future, we say thank you. Music. We get to give thanks in music. Yes. To our Community K/O organizer.
Sam, we have a 4-measure intro.
Yeah. Is this you? Yeah. Okay. You want to do it from here?
Is it? Oh, 5 measure.
Thank you, Reverend Christine. Since we just heard about the work of so many people that's helped this community stay together, let's sing about gratitude with the song, We Give Thanks. Thanks for the tech team, yes! Okay. Please stand. We give thanks for this precious day, for gathered here and far away, for the sun we share.
You may be seated. Okay, so in a moment, we will have online coffee hour as normal, and outside we're going to have a celebration meal and a gathering. Let me tell you a little bit about how this is going to work. First of all, we have been asked to please keep your name tags on so that we can know who everyone is so that we're gathering. New folks, we would love to have you join us. Like after a lead up like this, don't you want to see what the meal is? I think so. Please say hi to our new folks. For those who are able to, who don't need accessibility things, we would love so that the flow, if you would be willing to go down the stairs and around the side and go into the area between the annexes that way. Their queue for the food will be starting there. If you have accessibility needs, you can go down the middle door and to the food in the annex in that way. Does everyone, if you're new, we'll guide you. We'll usher you. The wind is strong today, so of course, so just, hang out and they've got it all covered. There will be tables all the way in the back. Some of you may not even know we've got a basketball court and turf back there. You're gonna get to explore a new part of our campus. Now, may we go forth with gratitude, with love, with connection, and the sense that we are all one. Thank you all for your connection. Go in peace, go in love.